Hello and welcome to Soulful Strategies with Kathleen Amy, where we go into the heart of business, blending intuition, strategy, and soulful insights to empower you, the visionary, the creative businesswoman. I'm your host, Kathleen, here to guide you on a journey to align your business practices with your deepest values and visions. Today, we're leaning into the stillness of winter, a season, literally and metaphorically, that naturally invites us to slow down, reflect, and gather our thoughts. In this episode, we'll explore how this introspective time can actually be a really powerful catalyst for growth and clarity in your business. Winter's naturally slower pace allows us time to pause and reflect on our past year's journey. It's really a time to celebrate our successes and also a time to reflect and learn from our challenges. This time for reflection is such a cornerstone of growth in both life and business and provides us with insights that can then support us and inform our future decisions. I often use the natural ebbs and flows of the seasons, both our actual earthly seasons, summer, autumn, winter, spring, as they happen, as well as those inner seasons that we all have to plan the how, the what, the when in my business. This is backed up by research too. Research indicates that seasons can affect mood and productivity, and there have been actual studies published that show that people's moods and behavior are influenced by the changing seasons, with winter often being associated with the introspection and reduced activity, which offers us a natural period for reflection and planning. We don't always need a study to understand our sense of self and how we are feeling. But as a bit of a data nerd, I do love that this can support the validation of our feelings and that it is okay. It is so okay to really lean into that introspective time and use it strategically to your advantage if you wish to. I also think it gives us a really valuable insight into what others may be feeling at different times. And I think that helps us feel less alone in our businesses and our lives. As a 2-4 in human design and a projector, if you are into human design, you may know what that means. I have that natural inclination to be lower energy. And that second line really enjoys time to be introspective and immerse myself in my own world, gain insights, and come back with all the lessons I've learned. There's other parts of my chart, of course, that support this inclination, but human design is a whole nother episode. One of the things I love to do when I am in this introspective winter period is to really reflect on where I've come from and the lessons I've learned from that. So I'd love to offer and invite you to reflect on your own achievements and lessons learned in the last 12 months since last winter. If you feel called, grab a journal and a pen, or even type this on your phone as you're listening, and take a moment to list out 3 achievements from the last year. Then list out 3 lessons that you've learned from challenges that you've faced. With the insights gained from this little reflection, winter is a great time to then set clear, aligned intentions for the upcoming year. And our intentions are not just goals, they are going to be powerful statements about how we want to feel and what we wish to embody inside our business. If we look at goals, goals are going to be the things that we've all learnt about: SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound objectives. They are the actual concrete steps that you plan to take to achieve a desired outcome. For instance, a goal might be to increase your business revenue by 20% in the next quarter, or launch a new product line by the end of the year. The goals are the milestones we set on our path, and they provide a clear direction and a benchmark for success. Whereas when we look, on the other hand, at intentions, these are more about the journey rather than the destination. They are guiding principles based on our values, desires, and aspirations. And intentions set the tone for how you want to be, live, and show up in both your personal life and business. An intention might be to lead my business with empathy and integrity, or to cultivate a culture of innovation and creativity. When we are integrating both the intentions that we have and the goals that we're setting, the beauty really lies in how they complement each other. While goals will give you a clear end point, the intentions really provide the why and the how that infuse your journey with more meaning. By aligning your goals with your intentions, you're creating a more holistic approach to success, one that is defined on your own terms and also one that honors both the outcome and the process, the external achievements that you get to, as well as the internal growth. For example, if your intention is to lead with empathy and integrity in your business, your goals might include implementing regular feedback sessions or creating a mentorship program within your team if you have one. And this alignment ensures that your business objectives are not just about growth and profit, but also about fostering a work environment that really reflects your core values. So, as we move through this quiet period of winter, or if you come into a winter period, I really encourage you to reflect on your intentions and how they can inform your goals for the upcoming year. This alignment between your inner values and your external actions is what will help bring depth, fulfillment, and sustainable success to your business endeavors. Now that we've distinguished between intentions and goals, and we've had a reflection on our successes, our achievements, and some of our challenges, let's now focus on how we can actually set meaningful intentions for the year ahead, particularly in the context of your business. Remember, intentions are about the essence of what you want to experience and embody, not just the outcome you're aiming for. Let's do a brief guided exercise to help you set your intentions for the year ahead. So close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, centering yourself in the present moment. Reflect on the past year. What lessons have you learned and what growth have you experienced? Now, envision your ideal business state. How do you feel? What are you doing? And how are you impacting the world around you? With this vision in mind, you can ask yourself, what core value or feeling do I want to guide my business for the next year? You can now formulate your intentions based on this reflection. It could be a single word, a phrase, or a sentence that encapsulates your desired state of being in your business. And remember, your intention is going to be like the guiding light for the year ahead. It's going to shape your decisions, your actions, and growth. So keep it somewhere where you can see it daily and let it remind you of the essence you want to embody over the next 12 months. By setting intentions that are rooted in our core values and desired feelings, we are creating a more powerful foundation for meaningful and aligned business growth. So now, how do we actually take these reflections and intentions and weave them into our business strategy? It's all about alignment, and that is ensuring that our business actions are resonating with our core values and desired outcomes. Now, I don't subscribe to the belief that there is only one point in time or time of the year when we can do something, when we can do the thing. We aren't going with that all or nothing New Year resolution stuff here. Any time is a good time to set your intentions and your vision if it feels right for you at that time. That's why it's so important to tune into yourself and trust your own flow and timing so that you can grow from that. Now, with all that in mind, as we go into this, let's focus on translating the reflections and intentions that we've set into a tangible business strategy. As I said, it's all about alignment, ensuring that the business actions are in harmony with our core values and the intentions we've established. So, here is a step by step approach to achieving this alignment. The first thing we are going to do is start by revisiting the insights from the reflection that we did and the intention we've set for the next 12 months. What are the key themes or values that have emerged in that? And how do these translate into the way that you want your business to operate? Next, we are going to conduct a business audit. We are going to take a really comprehensive look at what your current business practices, offerings, strategies, and systems are, and then look at if they actually align with the values and intentions that you identified. Are there areas where your business is not fully reflecting those values? Next, we are going to set aligned goals. So, with your intentions in mind, now is where we set those SMART goals, the specific, measurable goals for your business that resonate with the essence you want to embody. For example, if your intention is to foster a culture of innovation inside your business, a goal might be to implement a monthly reflection session or a monthly brainstorming session, or to launch a new innovative service by the end of the quarter. Then from that, we are going to create action plans. So break down each goal into actionable steps. What do you need to do to achieve these goals? Who needs to be involved? When will each step be executed? And at this point, it's important to ensure that each action reflects your intentions and moves you closer to your desired state, your desired vision, what you want to embody. Then we move into the actual actioning and the monitoring and adjusting. So you start actioning those goals and those steps that you have outlined, and you can take time to regularly review your progress towards your goals and the alignment with your intentions. Are your actions and strategies leading you in the right direction? And be prepared and okay with adjusting your plans as needed to stay true to your core values and intentions. And then one of the most important parts is celebrate and reflect. Actually acknowledge your achievements and learn from the journey. You can celebrate the steps that you've taken that reflect your intentions and consider how you can continue to deepen this alignment moving forward. Let's apply this approach with a hypothetical example. Step one, we are reviewing our reflections and intentions. For example, a creative coach has reflected on the past year and realizes that they actually want to deepen the integration of authentic creativity into their coaching. So they might set an intention to empower my clients to discover and embrace their unique creative voices. Step two is they're going to conduct a business audit. So the creative coach is going to review their coaching methods, their programs, and any client feedback they've received, their strategies and their systems. And they notice that while they do offer a really solid creative strategy to their clients, there is room to enhance more personal expression and more authenticity into their clients' creative journeys. From that, they are then going to set aligned goals. One aligned goal for this creative coach might be to develop and launch a coaching program focused on authentic creative exploration by quarter three. This goal directly supports the intention to foster unique creative expression among clients, and it also has a timeline. From that, they are going to then create their action plans. This action plan could include research and develop exercises that encourage personal creative exploration, and they're going to do that by the end of quarter one. Then they're going to pilot these exercises with a small group to refine and test the approach, and they're going to do that by the end of quarter two. And then they are going to finalize and launch the new coaching program by the end of quarter three. Throughout this time, they are going to monitor and adjust, which is our step 5. The creative coach is going to regularly check in on the program's impact on the client's ability to tap into their real, authentic creativity. They are going to gather feedback from their clients, and they are totally prepared to adjust the curriculum to better align with their intention. Then we come to the final step, step 6. One of the integral parts is the celebration and reflection. Upon launching the program and witnessing their clients' creative breakthroughs, this creative coach celebrates these successes and reflects on how this achievement aligns with their intention. It's at this point where they will consider ways that they can further this mission. They're asking themselves, where can I go next with this? Where can I take this next? And this is also an opportunity to do the whole process again. That's one of the things that I really love about this process is that, yes, it's great to use in winter, the literal season of winter, which we are in the Southern Hemisphere here in Australia, or the metaphorical season of winter if you find yourself in an introspective winter period. It's also a process that you can do over and over again to help yourself set those aligned intentions and goals that will help you achieve the outcomes that you want to achieve in your business. I'd love to hear how you're using the quiet winter time to reflect and set intentions for your business. Feel free to send your stories or questions. And as we wrap up today's episode, remember that leaning into winter's quiet is not about inaction. It really can be a strategic pause, giving you the space to align your business with your deepest values and visions. Take this time to reflect, set intentions, set goals, and prepare for a year of more aligned and purposeful action. Thank you so much for joining me on Soulful Strategies with Kathleen Amy. Your journey to a soulful and strategic business is so important, and I am here to support you every step of the way. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe and share with other soulful businesswomen in your circle. Don't forget to follow me on my social channels, which you can find in the show notes below. Until then, stay inspired and connected to your business's soulful strategy. Take care.